39 minutes after the hour, Superman 4, Clark Kent is back, cleverly disguised as Christopher Reeve. And, of course, where Superman goes, there must be Lois Lane. But you might remember that there were some rumors that Margot Kidder wouldn't be Lois Lane in Superman 4. Well, Margot told Steve Fox where she thought those rumors might have come from.
At one point, there seemed to be an awful lot of press that said I would not do Superman. I believe that was put out by certain persons who were trying to get my salary down.
You never had problems about appearing in all the Superman?
Oh, no. How could you have a problem going on a set with a bunch of old pals, having fun, doing light comedy, not having to be filled with angst and pain all day, flying around, getting your hair taken care of, your makeup, someone picking up your clothes, driven to and from work, and getting paid huge sums of money?
What could be bad?
What kind of fool would say no to that?
Now there's a different kind of entrance.
Hi, Lois.
Hello, Superman.
How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, Superman, this is Lacey Warfield. She's the boss's daughter.
How do you do? It's a very attractive outfit you're wearing.
I think we better start our interview.
Excuse me.
Two's company. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'll go get Clark.
Something smells wonderful.
Oh, thank you. I'm cooking us some scallops and some duck in this wonderful mushroom sauce with champagne, and in case we got hungry afterwards. I mean, later.
As an actress, do you have any concerns about being typecast as Lois Lane?
Well, I've done 31 movies.
Yeah, but you're best remembered in this one.
I'm remembered by the great majority of the public as Lois Lane. I don't think much about the great majority of the public, but I'm remembered by the people I respect as actors for all those millions of disastrous small films I've made, in which I did, I think, pretty good work. If someone I have little respect for, but is perhaps better known or more powerful or richer, says, hey, you're great, doesn't mean a hell of a lot to me, you know?
But I guess
Little kids liking Superman means something to me.
I bet. Do you get swamped?
I love children.
Do you get swamped with little kids?
Yeah, sometimes, you know.
What do they ask?
They know stuff I don't know. They all read the comics. I've never read any. When these kids come up and they go, but, you know, when you did that, it's not right, because kryptonite really does, and they... I mean, I'm at a complete loss, and I go, oh, God, I'm sorry.
Well, how about your daughter? Does your daughter read these Superman comics?
No, she's not allowed to read comics.
Not allowed to read comics.
She sneaks them in the house, but she's allowed an hour of TV a day, though. I did give her that.
Has she seen the Superman movies?
Yeah.
Can she separate Mommy from Lois Lane?
Well, when she was 4 or 5, she saw the first one, and I had been terribly thoughtless and a bad parent, and I hadn't remembered I'd died in the movie. And she went off with her little friend and his father, and watched Mummy die on screen. And at that age, you don't separate reality. And came home absolutely devastated and shaken, and she kept holding me. It took me a week to calm her down. I mean, it was really awful, and it was so stupid of me. I mean, I just didn't even think.
You do another flying scene in this movie. Are those hard to do? Physically hard to do?
They're real painful.
Wow, what happens? How do you do it?
Well, some of them, the part I like is when they put you in a harness and they have a track going along the ceiling and you hang by 2 wires which come out the side of your hips. And they zoom you along.
Do you actually get a sensation of flying?
Oh, yes, quite definitely. That part's fun, but there's another way you fly where they have this horrible fiberglass body mold that just sort of sticks into your hips and all over the place, that you lie in, and there's a long pole. And the first movie, it was computerized. It came out of the side of a wall, and we go, Chris and I strapped together for hours on end, having long arguments. But on this one, the last producers wouldn't sell the equipment to the new producers, so this one was manually operated. So these guys bouncing it up and down, you'd have this thing going, trying to look in love like this as you fly along.
Well, that's why they call it acting.
And that's why they call it acting.
Can you imagine doing this, say, 20 years from now? Superman 30?
Well, I'd look a little silly, wouldn't I? I'd be gray and wrinkled.
Well, everyone grows up.
Oh, sure, I'll do it. I'll do almost anything. I generally have a good time.
Lois goes for another ride in Superman 4. Tomorrow, Gene Hackman, the notorious Lex Luthor.